All right. Good morning. Good morning. I am GpaSilverMane. This is day 8, Monday morning, day 8. I'm here drinking my coffee, waking up, posting videos, and this is a raid. I'm just jumping into a raid attack here. I haven't been in the game since yesterday at second energy reset, or first energy reset rather. So mid-afternoon for me. So I missed 2 energy resets and my raid attacks last night and such. So we got a lot of catching up to do, and that's on all my accounts. That's not just my free to play here. The reason for that is because there's a Mystic Gear Crunch now that I put out a video for. Definitely check it out. There's a lot going on with Shadowlands. I reinforce and talk about why I believe them still to be the best team, and I give you my points and how far you should take them, when you should start subbing in characters or how that works, and what you can expect to see in your raid teams, your arena teams, and such. So there was a misconception where that Shadowlands, you're going to use them forever, and you can, yes, but you're not going to. You're going to get better characters to plug into that team, and eventually it's not going to be a Shadowlands anymore. It's going to be a mishmash of awesome characters. When starting out, if you direct your attention towards Shadowlands, it just starts you off in the game at the best way you can. And they are a long end-game viable team as well. So that's, you know what I mean? You can build them as big as you want and go as far as you want with them. I played this node totally wrong. That Ultron's going to mess me up. This is my first time playing it ever in my 2 years of gaming on Marvel Strike Force. So we're going to continue going after Ultron here. See if we can't get him off the board. Huh. No bueno. Alright, that was terrible. But this is, we ran 2 Ultimates raids, and I find that to be quite awesome. Considering I've never done that before. We always have enough credits to run 1 Ultimate, so we never thought. You can't even have enough credits. Yeah, you could, I guess, technically. But I never thought, that you could run 2 Ultimates simultaneously. It's just gnarly, right? It's quite awesome. It's very interesting, I'll say that. Boom, boom, boom. I'll put that there. I'm going to take in another strong team, see if I can't get some more kills here for points. Now, I have changed up this series a little bit. The only change is still a day by day. It's a meme for your second screen. Play by play, day by day. Advancement through my free to play account starting November 1st. And this is November 8th. I do believe. Yes, it is. November 8th. And we're going to see what happens. I'm going to be following my starting guides. Obviously, ideally, I will be using Shadowlands. And if not, if I get plug and play characters like Kestrel or Cap Sammer, just a good player to plug into my arena team, then you're not going to see the Shadowlands in the arena, okay? And if I get Shuri unlocked before I get Moon Knight to a decent amount, you're not going to see them in certain raids either. Because I'll have newer characters put in there that are actually going to help me do better and do it at a lower level. There's just so many characters in this game. I just want to reinforce that Shadowlands is the best starting team, and you're going to transition no matter what team you use. Honestly. Now you could go and look at what your end goal is. Maybe if you're going for Adam Warlock and that, you can invest all your resources into Gamora and Nebula until you get that 5th Adam Warlock. But that's going to take you a long, long time to get to that point. You could start with Wolverine and Sabretooth. Depending on what you got for Silver Samurai, if you were there for that event and such. You could do that potentially. And build them up crazy until you get to Omega Red. But it's kind of which path you want to go. And if you watch my video, it'll explain how I think that's the way the game's going now. So we are at 40%. Awesome, awesome. I'm going to throw this. Yeah, I need blue material, so I'm going to put up U3. As I think most of our alliance does. We're doing a U3 and a U4 at the same time, I believe. or U6 maybe is what it is. But I'm going to throw up this U3. And they share your energy, but as you've seen, I just capped out on our U4. And I didn't get much damage, but we are going to get better rewards. We will get some purple. We're going to get this purple orb. U4 is actually looking like a solid place to go. Honestly, you're getting a decent amount of blue ability materials every day. Essentially one skill. And as you improve, it'll get better. Let me check what this other one does here. Joining this. Preview. Join. I just want to see what the rewards here are. So 20. Okay, so. But you're getting 55 green ones. I think you get more than enough green ones, so we shall see. And U5, I don't know. We'll have to eventually get to that point. But as you can see, it only gives you purples and golds at this point. And we need blues. So we're going to be doing these lower raids for a while we're building characters. Let's grab our stuff here. Wow. Tier 3. And Ultimates 2. Okay, so essentially we maxed it. Now this is for the Minerva. I did not do so swell. But I got some Mega Orb Fragments, which will help. 2 to 4. Now I would take advantage of this if you have these nodes unlocked. And all that's going to do is get your Nobu there cheaper in the long run, and your Loki and such. Your Hand Assassin, so you can unlock your... they're used to unlock Phoenix, along with Ronin and Hela. But you don't have to build them. You just need stars on them. You know what I mean? Essentially, unless you choose to build them, that's your prerogative. But all right, I'm gonna, like I was saying, I'm gonna cut out all the blitz fights I do, most of the raid fights, and you might miss a few arena fights. But otherwise, you're gonna see a lot of the content still. But it'll just be the videos will be a lot quicker that way, and it'll help. All right, so train and equip. I'm a little foggy from last night, so I do apologize. Increase his dodge chance. Yes, we will. Alright, so we can't train yet. Oh, we could, yeah. Wolverine, let's do it. 82,000. Bam. And the reason I'm investing in Wolverine is because I like him. He's part of Weapon X, which I don't see anytime soon, but I do enjoy Wolverine. So, I'm leveling him up. He's a great character. Am I taking him crazy insane? I don't know. A good stopping point for me to decide whether they're going to go to G16 is level 60 gear tier 11 is a decent place to stop. Of course, blue gear, it'd be better off if you stop at blue gear. Simply because purple gear starts to add up after a while. I ain't investing any more Mystic gear right now in Thor. Just throw this piece on Deadpool here. Just for the achievement. And I want to back out of here. Grab this. I am thinking we are not going to do Ultimates 3 anymore. We're just going to go Ultimates 4 from here on out. And then slowly throw in Ultimates 5 and keep building up that direction. Is what I'm thinking. Uru, yes we do. That's for Cersei, guys and gals out there. And your Asgardians. So we're going to grab all these like we always do. They're cheap, they add up, and eventually you're going to need them. 6,100, 92k for 10 of these. I almost have to. With us not doing war yet, I'm going to grab it. Oh, we don't have the gold, dang it. We don't have any orbs, so we're not going to grab it. Essentially. We will grab this. Grab a few of these cheaper pieces. And I would stop about 100 on these side pieces here. When you get to 100 of them, I would stop, personally. The purple gear, you're just going to have to wait. This is for Shang-Chi, so I'm not going to worry about it at the moment. Mystic gear, I do want to grab that. I want it all, but I can't afford it all at this moment. So, until I do some more of my dailies. Namor. There's nothing I would buy right now until I need specific shards for him or someone else maybe, but I would just open orbs. So we have the Chaos Theory coming up. I would like to be able to play in it, but I don't think I have Black Panther or none of that. So I don't know that we're going to be able to. Orbs. I am doing this before I do my Sunday night highlights on a Monday morning. And that's just because I was so strapped yesterday, guys. Mega Orb, a couple other orbs open tonight. Or today, rather, for the Sunday night highlight video. As well as all of last week's play-by-play. And it'll just be a catch-up summary. You'll get to see the highlight reel pretty much. It's going to be awesome. Make sure to watch it. And it'll show you kind of what happens in your first 7 days in the game following my guide, essentially. And that's for people that can't watch the play-by-play day-to-day. I did stop on day 3. I had all the recordings and stuff, but I did not put them out. I actually canceled them just because I was afraid of the information a little bit. And now I find out that I should have actually put them out. So we're going to start on day 8 right here, and this will be the next video I release for that day-to-day series. Which is alright. We'll be alright. It happens, man. Captain America. Great character. Supplies, achievements. So there's some gold orb fragments. That's what we need. We need some gold. I'm going to go spend my energy real quick and make sure that it's not overflowing. So I'm going to hold off on dude here, because I don't know if I'm going to go the Weapon X route on my free-to-play account here. And that's, again, I'm going to hold off on this Kree for the second. Anyway, I might end up farming them just because I have enough energy. And they are the best option at the time. So we'll see. Kree is still great. If you're going for Omega Red, you need to be farming Kree if you're following that section of my guide. If you're not going for Omega Red and you don't want him, by the time you get to him, you know he's going to be, you know, falling out of meta a little bit. You don't have to. Farm the Kree, I mean. Another substitute, what you could farm here is Hand Blade Master. In Marvel Strike Force 2.0, there's no one perfect way to go. And maybe there is a perfect way, but by the time you get to that point, after following that guide that whole time, there's 30 other perfect ways. You could farm Hand Blade Master for the Catalysts of Change flash event, or Catalyst, yeah, I think it's Catalyst of Change or something. That's what it's called, actually. Which will give you tons of catalyst, damage catalyst, health catalyst, all that. It's needed for every character. So it is a huge crunch, and on my main, I don't have to worry about it as much. I ran into a problem with the damage catalyst, because there's a lot of DPSs that you like to build in this game, and that's, I was heavily favored, right, in damage catalyst. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so I farmed every node I want to farm currently. My Cersei. See, I need to unlock these today. I'm just going to do this for the gold and the orbs. Let's make sure that actually works. Yep, I'm still getting gold, so I'm going to spend my free energy to get that. That gold will help me grow. And see, I've still got energy to spend to try to unlock these two. As well as I have core refreshes and free refreshes throughout the day. I don't think the energy is the problem. Spending it is the problem. I don't know where to spend it. So, I'm going to continue on here. And like I said, I might go in and farm those Kree. I just don't know yet at this moment. I'm making as many videos as I can as fast as I can. And I want to say that if you are farming the Kree and following that guide to the T, there's nothing wrong with that. You're going to get the Weapon X before anybody else. You know, and if anybody wants Omega Red eventually, they're going to have to go back and farm Kree. So there's nothing wrong with farming Kree right now. I just don't know if I'm going to go for Omega Red on this free-to-play account. This is more of a fun account, but I am following my guides. And my guides are about flash events, challenges, and being competitive. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to do. I need to go do an arena attack here in a minute. So that way it starts ticking down. Alright. let's do this. See, and I'm gonna throw it on auto and see what happens here. I imagine we should be able to 3-star. My team's pretty decent. Ooh, maybe not. They actually hit pretty hard. All right. And they're focusing, dude. We do not want you to pull taunt here, Luke Cage, so. Boom, 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 boom. All right, Kingpin. Yeah, I don't see us 3-starring this, but not yet anyway. Yeah, we're not gonna. All right, so we're gonna get through it though, and that's what it's about, is the resources. Wow, they're doing something I didn't know they could do, so we're gonna see what happens there. All right, let's pull up the bots. We got some gold, man. And this is locked behind level 45, so this is where we're going to stop at right here. I want to do my arena attack, so we will 3-star that today, I'm hoping. Let's get in the top 250, eh? Interesting looking team. I think we should be able to beat it. Let's try it. Even with my current team, I should be able to beat it. I'm going to pull that down. Put my Electra in. I don't know. Or Thor, I mean. Let's try that. Boom, 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 boom. So our main thing is make sure he doesn't explode, in my opinion. And then taking out Punisher and Ghost Rider. Whammy. Good day. Sipping on some coffee. Wow, that hurt. I'm not wasting it on him. Electro will finish Punisher here in a second. I want to go this route. I didn't see that offense down until it's too late. What? Come on, lady. Take him down to Pain Town. Alright, so we might not win this one. We're going to have to put some more resources in. Good thing it's the start of the day, though. Doing good, doing good. We are getting that top 250. I guarantee you that. Especially since I just leveled up, I can make all my characters a little bit stronger by leveling them here. I'm going to keep pushing through my dailies, though. That's my main thing. Challenges. Fight. Fight! So you're coming down. Alright, that's a lot better team. Let's try it. Yep. And his is a rebound chain, so I can go anywhere with him. I don't have to start on the edge so he hits everybody. He'll bounce around a lot. Finish him. Whammy. Nice, nice. I like that. Throw a stun. More for the damage on that ultimate there. Saving his ultimate. He's gonna pull taunt. But we're gonna get as much damage out as we can. Alright, be like that, dude. Execution. Wolverine is sick. He is so strong. He's quite wonderful. Yeah, let's get these minions gone. Bam. Good day. We're not going to 3-start, but we're going to get through it. Bam. I'm hoping to keep these videos around an hour long a day for the play-by-play. And I don't have ISO yet, so we're going to wait a minute. Daily object. What, Chloe? Are you moaning and groaning at me, bruh? Let's go do some blitzes. No. Yeah. So this is awesome. If you can maximize this one, this is a good one to maximize. You always want to start with your weakest team because they're usually going to win that first fight. And then you just work your way up the list. That way every time you get more points for stronger teams. Doing good in the neighborhood. Throw it on auto, it should be able to be just fine. Alright. I'm actually having a lot of fun building this account with a bunch of people that are of similar power, you know, coming to Marvel Strike Force, showing off the game in its current state. I'm enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. This is a great time to start Marvel Strike Force. It might be the best time because of Cersei. And just how much catch-up mechanics they've given us. Alright, I'm not going to show you all the blitzes, so let's go do what we can here. Raids. I wish I didn't start number 3, but this will be the last day we do number 3. I just want to make sure we at least get 30% on it to get the stuff. Alright, bam. Very good. And they should be able to auto it just fine. I don't see us having any trouble with that. interesting. Alright, we got all those done. Did we get a gold orb? Yes, we did. Alright. Thank you, thank you. Almost the minimum, but a little better. Legacy orb. We will be opening that. Huge, huge drop right there. Alright. See, now that was a lucky drop. Alright, that was crazy. Got the syringes we needed. I'm just trying to get this so I can clear more Cersei. Which is quite huge. We gotta be able to unlock her. And right now I'm spending my energy while getting the pieces I need. I'm also going hard on Spider-Man. I'm actually really enjoying the opportunity to do that. Alright, so he's pretty solid. What piece do we need here? Alright. It's in the supply section. Let's go there. That's why I always say buy them until you get them over like 300, because you will be at a choke point. Did this just reset? It did. I do believe with the hour fallback. It's going to take getting used to with this daylight savings time. Let's go up top here and make sure we're good. Alright. Mystic Gear. Bam. See, I want to buy all these. I don't know if I can afford them all. Bio Gear. See, and that's what we'll use for our Shuri. It's the mini unique for purple gear tier levels. So I do have enough. I'm gonna buy what I want. Bam, bam. All right, so we're good there. Let's go equip. And I'm building up Riot Guard because he's part of the mercenaries, and there ain't no reason not to. You know, if I eventually I could put him on a war defense or a war offense if I choose to use him that way, but and it's getting me closer to that 650,000. That's another big thing. One second, guys, just kicking off my Doom War, Doom Fight. See, and this is what you're looking for. Every 7 days, you want to be hitting about 75 to 8,000. Now, we have a lot of new players, so it ain't going to always happen, but like these players with 0 points, they will be the ones removed as needed for players that are active. And we actually have a couple players that are coming in, and we're getting closer to having our full 24. Which would be ideal, because once you hit level 50, you want everybody to be level 50 donating that 10K. We're getting close to the 650 spent, so we need to start kind of holding ourselves accountable here and trying not to go over that. Unless it's really going to help us get further in the Cersei campaign. Boom. Ooh, I like, see, more G15, that's crazy. That's cool. So by the time we get there, we'll be doing good. That Colossus and Graviton saves us war credits. Awesome, awesome. There we go. We need damage. We need, what are they called? Blue ones called. Because ABCs are purple, SBCs are gold. I wonder what the blue ones are called. I'll have to look. See if any events are started. So far, so good. I would love to get Fury. I just don't know if I'm going to farm the Kree. We'll see here. Before I do that, let's go spend the rest of our gold to get to 650. Wolverine. Awesome. I love Wolverine. Logan. And his original costume, that's just OP, man. 90s series type deal. It's quite wonderful. Alright, so we got about 75,000 left to spend. We're doing good. Let's see what we can do here for challenges. Fight. And I'm actually going to pull someone down, maybe. What are they at? No, they're still way stronger, so we're going to leave it. What are you at? Alright. See if we can't 3-star it. Interesting. So I want these 3 down. Finish him. Bam. Hold up, Punisher. Hold up, man. See if we can get this guy down real quick. That should have ended him. I don't understand that. Ouch. So we're not going to 3-star it yet. Just bad. It was bad RNG. I should have probably pulled taunt instead of putting defense up on everybody, but then they might have killed my Luke Cage. Doing good, doing good. My dog's having a dream. Chloe Joy. Chloe. You're okay, babe. Was you chasing a bunny rabbit? Tell me the truth. Alright. So I'm going to do an arena attack after this, and then I'm going to go ahead and do my blitzes and stuff on my own. And I'll be back for my free energy refresh here shortly, I'm sure. I'm just going to try to change it up to where I cut those parts out. If anybody has a problem with that, please let me know. But that way the videos are quicker, and it might attract more people to watch the day by day. As well as the weekly highlight reel. I think it's just going to be an awesome video to watch, personally. Look into my eyes. Bam. I will say, I had a few Alliance leaders messaging me on Discord telling me how they think Shadowlands is the worst advice anybody could ever give. But, of course, their Alliance members are trying to use them at a low power level to do something that they aren't able to do at that point. You need to build them bigger. And by the end of our conversation, he was actually in agreement with me. Like, literally after one statement, he's like, okay, so maybe they are the best starting team, but... And I'm like, oh my goodness. And he seemed like a pretty decent guy, in all honesty, because he messaged me, and I have mad respect for that on Discord. Personal messaged me and had a conversation. So I found that to be pretty cool. And when I say they're the best starting team, that's where I think people got stuff misconstrued. So I definitely clarify it in my latest video that I just put out. Definitely watch it. I feel like I was being a little salty in that video, but it was a rough day, and I had some personal things going on with my family and my personal life, and it kind of put me off. It put me off, pretty much. It made me out of sorts. Oh my goodness, we should be 3-starring these, right? Roy? So I will finish these 2 on my own, personally, while I'm doing my blitz as well. That way it doesn't extend the video any longer. Whether or not I 3-star them, I don't know. We shall see. Alright. Solid. Okay, let's go do an arena attack. I want to see that I move up here again. And you'll probably see arena attacks with my free energy refresh as well. Just showing. See, and I added a little bit of power, so I am stronger. Whether or not I'm going to win, I don't know. Because he has a different team. Let's look at someone else. Well, that's not giving me much option here, huh? Let's try it. See, I'm like Wolverine. I'm liking Wolverine over Electra right here. Simply for his self-heal, as well as his ultimate, it does the same as hers. Plus, he has a chain attack as opposed to her stealth attack. We need some damage. So that's why I'm plugging him in to see how it goes. Let's go this route. Bam. See, now I'm going to want to put damage over here. Defense down. My Punisher went first. Awesome. I was going to say, why is he still alive, man? Goodbye, Deadpool. Goodbye. Bam. Bam. Good day. Oh, he's revived, man. That's sick. See, and that's Electra can do that as well. And I believe Wolverine. So, that can definitely change up the game. That's a curveball. Spoopy Cell. He says I was in the background of your video, man. Unlocking Minerva. That's awesome. That's way awesome. All right, so yes, we are moving back up. We're going towards the 250, and as you can see, this team I think I would annihilate personally, but we'll see. We're just gonna have to keep going. 250 in the first week would be insane, right? Bam, bam. So I'm gonna go do my blitz, get these two unlocked hopefully, and continue on raids as I get the energy. Ooh, we got another orb though. Let's open that real quick. My energy resets in 45 minutes, so it ain't gonna be long, but orbs. All right. And I'm saving that Cersei orb for the Sunday Night Highlight video. Bam! I'll take it. That's 10 drop, man. Awesome, awesome drop there. Let's see if we can equip an ability real quick. Nope, not yet. All right, so I shall be back. All right, we're back to get this last free energy refresh of the night, and I'm currently just entered into another fight in the Cersei campaign. I've actually progressed a lot, and that's why I want to kind of show this off today. I'm just going to let it play out on its own here and see what happens. 6 energy at a time for these nodes, and they take a minute or two to beat. It's kind of chaotic, just having to do it over and over and over. So as we get stronger, this is something we won't encounter again, obviously, but depending on how fast they release these events, the next one might be just as hard. So we'll wait and see. I will say that I'm feeling a lot better about getting Cersei to 2, if not 3 star, hopefully. After advancing a few more nodes here. Keeping my hopes alive pretty much. I'm actually sitting here doing my Raid Shadow Legends. I just got done making 2 videos. I put out a video, 2 of them today, this morning bright and early, and I worked on them all night long, and of course 10 hours of work and just being tired and stressed out, I put out some information that is accurate, but I've used the wrong company name on one of them, Scopely instead of Plarium, so I had a viewer actually say, hey, they're owned by this, they're owned by Plarium, not Scopely, and I had the 2 mixed up because I played both games, and I can just see so many resemblances and such from Raid Shadow Legends in Marvel Strike Force and how it's changing towards that. And I think that's actually what's helping the game grow so much, because Raid Shadow Legends is almost perfect. Wow, 2-minute fight to get, what do we get, 30 orb fragments here? Let's see. But it's got to be done, you know what I mean? Over and over and over just to get her. She is so important. 25 orb fragments, my bad. So I'm not even getting 5 orb fragments per energy spent at this point. Let's go ahead and get this energy. I'm trying to keep these videos a lot shorter, cutting out the blitz and all the extra raid fights and the Cersei campaign. I'm just giving the highlights on it because, like I said, I just spent over 2.5 minutes fighting that one fight, and I do probably 30 or 40 of those a day. So I don't think anybody wants to set through that. Now, if it was a live stream, this would be great content for a live stream because I could sit back and just, talk about it as we go. I'm going to wait on that. It's not even worth getting the 15 shards, and I can enjoy the story of it later. So we're still farming gear. I guess I could push a little further in the campaigns. If I choose to here, I could try. That's actually what I'm going to do here. Go over to Nexus. I want to see if I can get any further in Nexus. I want to get to my Okoye node and my Black Panther node. Oh, it's still locked. Okay, so that's not going to happen. Villains. And I got the most important node out of villains right here with the Merc Lieutenant, but let's see what villains I have here. I don't know about these 2, but I know these 2 are solid. We're going to wait on that for a moment and check heroes. As a Kree Eternal, he's almost impossible to defeat. An Eternal Prison. Come to our side against the invader. It could turn the tide in this war. Huh? Must prevent it. Interesting storyline. I really, really like it a lot. This Wolverine's actually changing the tides for me in the Cersei event. So I'm going to continue to invest in him and get him as big as I can. I really want to go hard on Weapon X, but I don't know. That's a long journey. That's basically planning out my farming guide for the next year, focusing on getting the characters, Kree, Fury, etc. And that's Marvel Strike Force 2.0. I am going to use that name, and I'm going to explain it in a video. I'm done making videos for today, though, so I'm doing this, and then I am outie. I'm going to go hit the sack so I can get up early. Get a bunch of videos going. I want to get on my Marvel Strike Force 2.0 Beginner's Guide, and it's a series, and it's going to go through everything. It's going to cover one episode on Blitz, on Wars, on raids, arena, etc. And it's also going to cover who you should start farming from the beginning. We're going to move away from in Marvel Strike Force 2.0. I don't know that there is a best beginning team. I don't know if there's any team you should go right at from the beginning. There are characters you should go after, obviously, for flash events and challenges. As for the teams you want to put together, that's totally your opinion now and totally your option, because today they might not be good. Tomorrow they might be needed for a mythical legendary. And to tell you to go after this team or that team, if you go after Adam Warlock, you're going to be spending a year going towards Adam Warlock. Nowhere near Adam, or nowhere near Omega Red. So if you're going to go Omega Red, you're going to spend a year going Omega Red, and you're going to be nowhere near Adam Warlock or Infinity Watch. So your account's going to be totally different than someone else's, essentially. And that's what the new Marvel Strike Force 2.0 sets you up for, actually, is to understand that and how to make your choices. It's all it is it's forks in the road, and you got to pick which fork you're going to take, which path you want to go down. And I'm not going to take all the excitement and the surprise out of it by telling you which path does what. I'm going to just tell you, I'm going to set you up for the most success after 6 months that anybody can set you up for, which is for those flash events and challenges and the ISO 8 challenges, essentially. And then I'm going to kind of pick my own path. One of the first videos I got to get out tomorrow, though, is everything Shadowlands. How to build them, when to build them, what to take them to, why to take them to that, where they shine and where they're not as great. Is basically all it's about. And that way people can understand Shadowlands and make their own educated decision on how great they are. Because they are truly great. And everything I've said about them is absolutely true. But, and that's why I'm going to refer you over to Philosopher's Shadowlands video, because, he's been a content creator forever, but he spends thousands of dollars on his account. Unless Scopely gives it to, or not, yeah. Unless Scopely gives it all to him for free, he's spending thousands of dollars. And that's not normal for the average player. So, he made an amazing video on Shadowlands, and will answer all your questions in a 20-minute video, I believe. So, I'll do my best in my video, but he really does make it perfect. And he knows him better than I do, because I didn't use him on my main account. I just did research when building my beginner's guide, and that was the team to go for, in my opinion. I'm not going to mess with her right now. I'm going to go gear, because I can't push any further. Wolverine. Alright. Blitz shop. I think I already farmed these, didn't I? No? Alright. Well, and they're rather expensive too, but these are the two common ones that you need, so I'm going to go with these. Two more. Auto win. We don't have that much energy. And I've never farmed a catalyst node on my main. So this is kind of new to me. And awkward and weird. Catalyst you just kind of get as you get, or you buy them in the shop. They have these events where they give you like 4 times catalyst, so you can get 16 instead of 4 off a node. And I have farmed them during that period, but even then, it wasn't really worth it, because it just takes so many of those catalysts that the energy investment is nowhere near right. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. 1250, and that puts us at... Alright, so we're just starting fresh on our new high roller. So I have nothing to worry about. Obviously, I'll be buying these. I haven't been able to afford them because my gold's just now stockpiling to where I can do 650,000 a day. So now I'll be able to shop more frequently. Wolverine. See, these are blue. I'm not going to mess with it because I ain't going to have a ton of mutants, I don't think, early on. These mini uniques I am going to be grabbing,
Because this is the one you probably don't need. I don't think it goes for any character other than minions. But the Uru, huge for Cersei right now. This is your mutant gear. I got blitz orbs that I can open for purple gear. I'm not going to spend all my money on that. I actually want to invest in characters. So I got 5 shards from opening orbs on her. 500 points. See where my Daredevil's at, because how do you want to get him going? He's getting closer, but I'm going to put the 500 right here on M'Baku, finish him off. Whammy. Let's go ahead and recruit him up. And this is day 8. Bear with me, I actually got to put a note about that for next week's highlight reel. And for a long-term guide type deal. So, day 8. Unlocked M'Baku. That's the start of that's the beginning of the end right there for Chaos Theory. Just keep pushing him up. He's wonderful. He's a decent character too. I mean, if you invest big enough into Wakandans, they're going to be a great team. Is there better? Yeah. Yep. There always is, though. That's the thing with this game. There's always a better team. Let's go ahead and grab an orb and see what we get. Some Sabretooth. I like it. He's great with his rework. Some yo-yos. We need every character, so every drop's going to be great at this point. Are there a few characters I want more than others? Yes, but I want to build Coulson this time, and I'm thinking I want to build Fury. I'm honestly leaning towards the Omega Red path myself, as opposed to Infinity Watch, because they have more characters I like on this side. Avengers and Shield, and you know what I mean? As opposed to this side with Guardians of the Galaxy type Nebula, Gamoras, characters I don't even know from the comic books, like Violet Lavelle and Moondragon. I've never heard of them until they came into this game. Great drop. She's an amazing standalone character, honestly. She pulls everybody together and disrupts them. She doesn't have to be in a team to do that. Great, great character. She's Magneto, essentially, because Magneto pulls them all together and blinds them. But if they're support characters, they don't have to attack, so they can cast something else and they're still getting it done. Whereas if you disrupt them, they can still attack you, but they can't gain positive effects like offense up, defense up. And you got to weigh it. Depends on which team you're fighting, but they're both really, really great debuffs. That saves me arena credits later for Juggernaut. All right. I didn't get ISO energy, so I don't have to spend that. I was getting ready to go spend ISO 8 energy, because I'm so used to having them both up here, you know. Blitz, and I've been pushing through this. No, I haven't even started. Oh my god. All right, so I'm gonna do some blitzes here. Get ready to call tonight. Level 38. I want to mark that down. I also want to check my power level. $44, $254. Arena. Latest arena rank 306. So, and that's some stats I'll bring on my Sunday night highlights. And boom. Alright, I think that's all I got here tonight, guys. Arena. It's got me at 306. Obviously, you want to keep going into this is just a quick tip and updating your war defense, because I had Crossbones still in here and Deadpool, I believe, on my defensive team from way in the early part, and that's why I was falling back. Whereas now that I updated it, I shouldn't fall down as much. I should just push forward. I have 17 hours left till payout, but I have 0 attacks. How the hell does that work? I haven't even got my reset yet. Huh. Alliance rates. I'm going to do some 46% with just under 12 hours to go. Awesome, awesome. We have 11 out of 16 people that are actually attacking. That's great. That's really, really good. All right, guys. You have a great night, and we'll see you in the morning.